Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. So today I attempted to do the motor upgrade modification on the ProMark drone. So I made a big long video, like 20 minutes long, but unfortunately I didn't want you guys to sit through a 20-minute, 30-minute video to find out that it only halfway works. So I'll explain. So what happened was, got the ProMark torn apart, got the motors replaced, and so it's the exact same procedures as replacing or removing the motors on the SEMA. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable here. So it's the exact same procedures as on the SEMA to remove the motors. So if you hop on YouTube and just search SEMA X8 motor replacement, it's the same exact procedures. It's basically identical. The only thing that's not identical is the motors. So I'm going to grab the motors over here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So when you open up a SEMA has two different colored motors. You've got a I grabbed the wrong one. Okay, so the SEMA's got two different colored motors. So it's got one which is red and black, and then it's got one that is a red and blue, and I just did that so I know which way the motor was turning. So what's supposed to happen is the red and blue, these ones are for the counterclockwise. The red and black, this is for your clockwise. And so that's how it's supposed to work, so you can tell the difference. So this would be your A side of the propellers, and then the blue and red would be your B side of the propellers. So when you get the ProMark open, everything is all red and black. There's no different colors. I thought that was kind of a little weird at first, but I was like, hey, you know, it's probably just something they do, whatever. So got everything torn apart, got the motors all put together, took it outside and turned it on. So everything powered up, although I noticed that the propellers were all spinning clockwise. So I was like, okay, did I put on a propeller wrong? So I brought it in, checked, and I made sure that all the A's were on the A side, the B's were on the B side, made sure everything was hooked up correctly. It was perfect. So I took it back out again, still same issue. So I thought, okay, did I put the motor in wrong? Something like that. Did I cross the wires or something? Is something grounded out? You know, whatever, I don't know. So took it back apart, checked the motors. The black and red ones are on the right side. The blue and red ones were on the correct side. So I put it all back together again and tested it, and still turning the same way. So I brought it back in and tore it all back apart again. I had the thing apart probably 5-6 times by the end of the afternoon. So it's probably over like a 5-6 hour period of time. So when I took each individual motor individually and tested it while I had it all apart and everything like that, the motors spun the correct way they were supposed to. Makes sense, right? Okay, so once you actually get the motors hooked up onto the actual board and all together in sync, then they all spin the same way. I couldn't figure that out. So I did not undo the soldering and replace the motors. I just didn't want to do that. That was going to be too time consuming, and I didn't want to mess up the motors anyway. So what I ended up actually doing was I kept the clockwise ones, the upgraded motors, and what I ended up having to do was use the original counterclockwise motors on the other side. Put it all back together. I didn't put the landing gear. I just kind of barely put it together so that way it would test it. Took it outside, and bingo, it worked. It took off, flew, no problem whatsoever. So that goes to tell me that ProMark has programmed something on the flight control board or the controller board inside the actual drone that tells it that when the motors are hooked up, that they spin a certain way. Now, I don't know if that has to do with the color of the wires. I don't know if you can use the original wires on this motor for the counterclockwise ones and if it'll work or not. I don't know. If anybody wants to give that a shot, put a comment down below if you tried it and it worked, or if it didn't work. I'm just not going to mess with the motors anymore because it's flying now, it's working, so I don't want to mess with it anymore. But anyway, like I said, I had made a 20-30 minute video. I didn't want you guys to have to sit through a whole 20-30 minute video and then at the end find out, well, the modification doesn't work. And then you guys be like, well, I just sat through a 20-30 minute video and what the heck, it didn't even work anyway. So I just wasted 20 to 30 minutes. So I didn't want to put you guys through that. I thought I'd just come to you guys and just say, hey, modification, it didn't work. Well, I mean, it does work, just only halfway. It only works on the clockwise one. A good thing about this, though, was that the motor that was squealing was one of the clockwise motors. So by replacing the motor, that fixed that squealing noise that you guys heard in a couple of the videos. So that was a good thing. That was about the only good thing this afternoon that happened with the actual motor upgrade. So again, I apologize I didn't have a full video, but I didn't want to make you guys sit through 20-30 minutes of a video to find out that it didn't work out at the end anyway. So you guys would probably be upset, or at least I would if I sat through a whole video and found out that oh, well, great, it doesn't work anyway, so why did I just sit here and freaking watch it for a half an hour, right? That's my thought about it. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys. So if you want to do the modification, it only works halfway. If, like I said, if anybody out there wants to give it a try, and you want to maybe desolder the wires or try a different combination, I don't know if you can order just all individual motors that all spin clockwise, and then the board, if somebody wants to try that, let me know, put it down in the comments. That way I can pass that on to everybody else. That way we know. So that's all I have for you guys for this video. I'm sorry that unfortunately the modification didn't work. Like I said, it worked, but only halfway. At least it fixed the squealing motor problem that I had, so that was one thing that was good. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video here. It was kind of a short little one. So if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, guys. If you enjoy my channel and like the videos, hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. And you'll notice a bell. If you hit the bell, that lets you guys know when I've got new videos that are available for you guys every week. Typically, my upload days are on Thursdays and Fridays, sometimes the weekends if I have extra time. If I don't, then that's the reason why. But thank you for all the new subscribers and everybody that watches the videos. I do appreciate each and every person that does watch my videos. We now have fan funding available. So if you are a fan of the show and you want to donate some money, you're more than welcome to. It is not a requirement to watch my channel at all. It's just available for anybody that does. And there is a private video that's only available for people that donate to the channel. So if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, you're more than welcome to, or whatever, it doesn't matter. So anyway, guys, that's all I've got again. So as always, let's keep our drones up in the air and flying high. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.